Hey everybody, it's Sherry from the Crafty Decorator. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Listen, I'm trying to get my porch decorated and I am replacing the garland around my door. It's been there 14 years. I decided I want to change it out and I am using my lamb's ear garland that I told you all about from Walmart in the Christmas section in Walmart. Okay, so I've been working on my garland and I decided I'd make a quick pre-recorded video of how I'm doing my garland because I know you guys are all going to ask me how I did it. So I'm making a quick pre-recorded video. So I need 3 of these for around my door. So I've done 2 already. So I'm going to show you what I'm using and how I'm doing it. So to connect them together, I am connecting the ends. Now, I started with the full end on the bottom of my garland, that's where I started wrapping. So that will be hanging towards the bottom of my door. And I end up with this long stick here on the end. To connect it, I take the full end again, and I am just gonna lay it on here. And I am gonna zip tie them together. You'll see that there's this green loopy wire part, and that's where I'm going to zip tie it. And I'm just using 4-inch zip ties. I'm just going to use 2 4-inch zip ties to zip tie it together. I'm bound and determined to get my porch done so I can finish the inside, guys. It'll be Christmas by the time I'm done with fall. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to zip tie them, and I'm going to cut the extra off. And let me zip tie it over here where the other loop is. Okay. So I have them zip tied together. Now, my lights are those cute little primitive twinkle lights that I have on my shop. I have them around my door already, but some of the bulbs are burnt out. I mean, they've been on that door 14 years, so I'm not complaining. So I am just using new lights, and all I'm gonna do is weave them back and forth on my lights here. Now, I wrap it around the wire part. So let me see where I am. So I am just going to wrap them around. I go between the leaves here and bring them around the wire. This is all I do. So I don't wrap them around the leaves. I go like through the bunches. And I just go back and forth. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing here? That's all I'm doing is weaving them back and forth. This is only one set of 140, and it's covering 3 of these garlands. If you don't need 3, all you have to do is wrap once and then go back and wrap again, and you'll just have a lot of twinkle. You'll have a lot of twinkle. I'm trying not to wrap this like stems per se. I'm putting around it through the stems and around the wire. I am going to have a couple extra lights, so I'll have to go back. Let's see here. Okay. I am going to have some extra, so I'm going to have to start wrapping back down. First, I'm going to get okay. See, I do have some extra, so I'm going to start wrapping back down. I'm spacing out more, going back down. I'm in love with this garland. Okay, I'm just gonna tuck my end under the cord from when I went up. Okay, so here is our garland with our lights. I don't know, you probably can't see them. There you go, you can see them twinkling. Okay, so I have this mesh, soft poly mesh, and it kind of looks like burlap. Now, out on my porch now, I have like the double wide one. It's a lot wider than this. But I am using this 10-inch one for this garland. And I am doing the same thing. I am just weaving it in and out. So I'm going to continue my wrapping here. Let's see. Let me get it off my roll there, because I'm going to have to start the second one. But I just grab it like this, and your spacing is going to be up to you, like how far you want your weaves in and out. I'm going to have to fix it again. I'm sure when I put it up, I'll have to stretch like my mesh out. And I do the same thing. I just tuck it in between the branches. Now I'm curly here because it's the end. But okay, like see how this is looking? I'm just going in and out. So I went over this branch. Now I'm going to go back under. I'm going to go back under. Now see, I got to, you're going to have to straighten your branches out and stuff when you're done. But I'll show you all later what it looks like on my door. Okay, so I came back, went under. Now I got to see where I want to come back up. And this is going to be the end of my roll. I'm going to have to start a second roll. Got tape on the end there. So I'm going to come up here. Okay, so I'm going to do like this. I'm coming up under my things. And this is where I'm going to end, under here. So I need to tuck it or zip tie it. Maybe I'll zip tie it on there. I'm going to zip tie my end. I didn't when I started on the bottom, but this is the end of my roll. So I am just going to feed a zip tie through and zip tie it to the wire of the garland. Just like that. Okay, now I need to start a new roll. I need to start a new roll. Okay, this is what I am using, just so if you want to see. And this is the number for it. It's sold in the floral department where the ribbons are and all of the mesh ribbon. Okay, I need to start a new roll. Now, I might have to zip tie this on because, let me see how I want to start it. Okay. I'm going to zip tie it on here. I'm going to zip tie the start of this roll on here. On the end, I didn't because you can wrap it. But here, I'm going to zip tie. You could zip tie the end, too, if you want to. But I'm just going to zip tie it to my wire, if I could see. All right, just cut that off. All right, so I went under. Now I'm gonna wanna go over. So let's see where I wanna come over. Just lift up your branches like this and then feed it through. You kind of wanna leave an extra so it's loopy out there. Then I came over. Now I need to go under. And leave extra, leave a loopy part so you can spread it out when you go. Let's see, where do I want to come back over? I'm thinking here. I don't want them too close and not too far. Okay, so I'm thinking like this. My leaf stuck through. All right, I need to go back over. I'll go over here. Want it? I think I need 1 second. Okay, we went over. I need to go under, then over. And get myself confused because you're wrapping it around the wire. Okay, I went under. Now I need to go over. Then I need to go under. So it's wrapped around your garland wire. And then now I have to come back over. And I think I'm gonna come over here. And I probably should have brought scissors out with me so I can cut it, but you don't need to see me cut it. I'm just gonna show you. So I'm coming out over here and under. And then back over. And I think over here. It's good if you grab it like this. Then you could see how much of a loop you're leaving. See, I need more there. Okay. All right, I'm at the end. I'm gonna have to get my scissors. And one more loop I'm gonna do. And then I gotta get my scissors and cut it. Then you could zip tie the end if you want around the bottom. I gotta make sure I'm leaving enough on this side too. So you're making like a loop on both sides. And then you're just keep going over and under, over and under. Okay. So see what it's, see how it kind of ends up looking like? It's kind of hard, like this. I have to cut the end, and I might zip tie the end. I have to see how it lays, but you can zip tie the end if you want. Okay, that is how I'm doing my garland, and I'll post a picture later of how it looks around the door. Okay, talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.